I kind of feel maybe a little bit sorry for the people that don't hold XRP right now. But then again, if you're into cryptocurrency and you're holding whatever position you have and you believe it's going to run a heavy amount, you may feel sorry for me. And that's fine. Everybody can have their own opinions. Um, but when you have something that's going to be so big that it's going to be worth multiple trillions of dollars, and you know it was going to be worth multiple trillions of dollars while it was worth tens of billions. And now it's worth hundreds, almost hundreds of billions. And you know it's going to be worth trillions. You feel like people are missing out a little bit more than what you're missing out on, their investment. Um, this is literally going to change the game for crypto because it gives us what we want, what we wanted in the beginning, which is to be able to utilize crypto everywhere for everything, whether it's through banks, whether it's through people to people, or whether it's through government, whether it's through countries, whether it's whatever, right? You can find a way to use that, and it happens instantly. That's something that we wanted for the cryptocurrency market, and XRP gives us that reality, gives us that belief that that can happen. So I feel sorry for the people that aren't holding XRP right now for two reasons. One, that you missed out on something that can have a lot of growth and a lot of use. But then two, the main reason for an investor to invest into something is that you guys are going to be priced out. You guys are going to look at it and go, I can't get as much as the next person has, so I might as well not even buy into it. Or you're going to have to buy a portion of one. When people were buying or even mining Bitcoin, as Bitcoin was, worth dollars, $400 or whatever, and they're buying a decent amount of Bitcoin, holding 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 30, 100 Bitcoin, and they're happy with holding that much. Many people now are like, I can't buy one Bitcoin. I can't even buy a tenth of a Bitcoin. I have to buy literally 1% of a Bitcoin, and that's what I can do. So in reality, you guys are priced out of buying the level of Bitcoin that we all wanted, right? Which is hundreds or even thousands. And then now you're multi-millionaires, right? Maybe even billionaires if you held enough. But the same thing is going to happen for a lot of positions that are out there, especially the ones that are going to be heavily used by banks, governments, countries, people, everything and everywhere. So you guys are going to be priced out very soon with XRP. And people may not believe me. That's okay, right? Everybody can have their own belief. You can have your own opinion. But this is what I see, and this is what others see as well. Guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to check out my link for Twitter, for Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, I also have a link for BTCC. If you guys are interested in this platform, it is a phenomenal platform that I've been able to use for 9 going on 10 months now, and I've been able to profit short term as well as some long term profits. If you use my link specifically, you will get a 10% deposit bonus as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055, 40% lower trading fees, and all the way up to a 500x leverage if you wanted to trade that high. I don't recommend that. I recommend 2 to 10x leverage, especially if you're just getting started. But even if you don't want to leverage trade, you can just buy Bitcoin outright if you wanted to. You can buy Ethereum outright if you wanted to. You can also demo trade to see if it will work for you. Right? I would suggest investing what you are looking to invest because you get $100,000 to play with for this demo trading. It's not real money. But I would suggest if you're looking to put $100 in there to trade, that you trade with $100 and don't actively trade with $1,000 or $10,000 if you're doing demo trading, just to give you a little bit of a tip. Because then it tends to inflate what you're gaining, even though you're not investing that much. Does that make sense? So yeah, feel free to check out that link. It's at the top of the description. BTCC, they are partnered with the channel, so it does help out quite a bit. Now, XRP currently stands at $2.34. It's slightly down on the day, basically break even, and we're looking at a $137 billion market cap with $3 billion worth of volume. We're also looking at a circulating supply of 58.6 billion coins. Now, to give you an update, right, that's not really the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to talk about XRP and how you are going to be priced out soon. Now, again, the price sitting at $2.34. There's some people that have already been priced out at from 50 cents to $2.34, but most people are not priced out, right? You can buy XRP and spend $1,000 and get 500-ish XRP, right? You can still gain 1 XRP as you are spending 1,000, as you're spending $2.34. You can easily obtain 1. But eventually, we're going to see XRP at much higher prices. 10, 20, 100, 200, 400, 500. Some predict that we're going to get to thousands of dollars. And if and when we do, that is a situation where many people will end up getting priced out. As for this article, right? Price out of XRP before even noticing. Notably, in the first quarter of 2017, when XRP traded at 0.005 or 50% of a penny, someone with $5,000 could have purchased 909,000 XRP tokens. And today's price of $2.35, that investment would now be worth approximately $2.14 million, assuming the holder never sold. However, as of today, that same $5,000 would only buy about 2,127 XRP tokens, given a massive price gap over the past 8 years. They believe that, I don't know who they are, they believe many are being priced out of XRP without even realizing it, and hoping XRP will continue to rise in value over the next few years. Commentators argue that holding a significant XRP portfolio may soon become unattainable for most people. Farina, founder of Alpha Lines Academy, shares a perspective in a tweet. He boldly asserted that acquiring even 1,000 XRP tokens could become an possibility for many in the coming years. For context, over 5.2 million of the total 6.4 million XRP wallets currently hold 500 XRP tokens or fewer. This highlights how owning 1,000 XRP is already out of reach for the vast majority of holders, even while the price remains at $2.35. Interestingly, many expect the token to reach $100 someday. So you're looking at this and you're going, hey, will I be priced out, or am I priced out? And if you're seeing that majority of the wallets hold less than 500 XRP, you're seeing that people are being priced out now. And this is at $2.35. So imagine what happens when this gets to $5, when it gets to $10, when it gets to $20, right? You start seeing these levels and people get priced out on the fact that not only the ones like, oh, I can't really afford to get thousands of XRP while it's worth $50, but you can still obtain 1 or 2 or 3 or even 10 or maybe even 100 or something like that, right? But the point is that if you're trying to gather more and more as the price keeps skyrocketing up, it's going to get more difficult for that next person for you to say, hey, you should be buying XRP. For us to do like word of mouth and go, oh, XRP is going to absolutely go through the roof, but you see it at $50. You can't get as much as I can get unless you had more money to start with than I did, right? Then the next person, now that word of mouth is like, hey, XRP is amazing, but XRP is at $100. Same thing goes as you continue to see that grow. It's going to make it more and more difficult to gather the amount of XRP that you wanted and that, you believe can be worth a lot more, right? So I don't know what you guys think about this. Are people being priced out of XRP now? When do you believe people will be priced out of XRP? And is it going to become a problem for any newer investors that are looking to get into crypto to be priced out of these things? I don't know if it necessarily will be, but for most people, they tend to move on to the next thing. And that would be my best advice would be to find the next best thing that hasn't made its move yet, because everybody will tell you that, things are over or things are not going to be as big as they are. And it all depends on your research, on what you do to find that next best thing, right? It could be AVAX. It could be CASPA. It could be CRO. But the point is that you find that play based on your research, and then you believe in that, no matter what somebody tells you. So many people tell me all the time, XRP was not going to be worth anything. As XRP was at 30 cents, they said the lawsuit, it's going to tank down to zero. Technically, it was $0, but it wasn't $0.00, right? And if it was, I would have bought more. Because you know why? I believed in XRP, and I will continue to believe in XRP, no matter what other people are telling me, right? I did my own research, right? I see the benefits in it. I see where it's going. So the people that told me it's going to go to zero, it's not going to get back to a 50-cent price after it dropped down to 30 cents, it's not going to get back to 40 cents after it dropped down to 30 cents, it's never going to get back to $1 is what they told me, right? And guess what? It didn't only get back to $1. It got back to $1, got back to $2, got back to $3, damn near broke the all-time high price point while having more supply before, or more supply now than it did before. So you're wrong. And if you're priced out of XRP, then you're priced out of it. And I would hope that you find the next best thing. But this is going to be what people saw in Bitcoin, as Bitcoin was at, $5, $40, $400, and they started getting priced out. And now they're extremely priced out. Even me. I'm not buying any Bitcoin. I have some that I gain from referrals and stuff like that, but I'm not going out of my way to buy Bitcoin. I'm just not. I'm priced out of it. And soon, a lot of people, will be priced out of XRP. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Check out my link for BTCC down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.